y'all. As you can see, I am bringing you to breakfast with me this morning. So this is the only footage I shot of the buffet on the MSC Meraviglia because I feel like the breakfast was the best part of the buffet. The rest of the meals throughout the day, it was not even worth showing y'all. And it was not worth the space on my phone that it would have taken up at that time. So yeah, this is what the breakfast setup is like. I ended up getting some salmon, smoked salmon, cream cheese on toast. That's always my go-to when I'm on a cruise because everywhere else this is super expensive and it's one of my favorite breakfasts. So I definitely got that. I got the steak and eggs. The steak was disgusting. I could not chew it. But did get the eggs and a grilled tomato. What else? Some watermelon. And yeah, it was a great breakfast to start the day. It was not like my grandparents' breakfast, but here I am eating it like it was served by my big daddy himself. I was definitely missing family at this point. This is my last day on this cruise, but I knew I would see them next week because we were all going to go on a family cruise on Carnival. So if you enjoyed this series, stay tuned for that next trip. I should be releasing those videos next week. But yeah, let's get into my last day upon MSC. Hey y'all, so I don't even remember last time I made a clip for you, like actually talking. So it's my birthday today and I've been up since about 6 and had breakfast, took some pictures on the ship. I've already changed once. This is how I'm going on the island. We're about to take off, disembark or whatever. We're leaving this island in like 2 hours. So I just wanted to get a couple more pics on the beach and just be out there a little bit. And I just see a drink I completely forgot about last night and it's like mostly gin, so I'm definitely gonna drink that. It is only like 10 a.m. but it's my birthday. I'm on a cruise. I'm on birthday time, so yep, gonna drink that drink, meet Leica, and we're gonna go to the beach. There's a lot of other stuff I have to update y'all on, but time. I'm trying to make the most of my time today, so see y'all at the beach. Y'all, we about to get real creative. So I don't know if you remember, a couple days ago I was mentioning I thought I had a white shirt that I wanted to wear on my birthday and I was gonna houndstooth it up like I do. If you don't know what that means, you will see shortly. But I couldn't find the white shirt, and so I was like, dang, that was just one more thing I forgot to pack. I did see that I brought the skirt. I'll show y'all in a second. I did bring the skirt, so the skirt was also white and I did my little thing to it, but it just didn't give what it was supposed to give without the matching shirt. So I shrugged it off. And then today is actually my birthday and I needed a cute little get up, you know? But I had no idea what I was gonna wear tonight. I have a lot of options, but like I said, I just really didn't know what I was gonna wear. And I was gonna, you know, finish this brown gold dress I have, but in the back of my mind, like I was super bummed because I left this white shirt that, you know, I envisioned to wear for my birthday. Well, sure enough, about an hour ago, I was looking for my blow dryer, and so I went to the other side of the bed that I haven't really been on, and my white shirt was just laying there. So I scratched the idea to finish my brown dress. Like, I'm back on my white shirt now, but I forgot my sewing stuff. So I have no needle, I have no thread. They did bring me some sewing kits. I'll have to show y'all what they brought me. So they brought me some sewing kits, and I wasn't really sure what to expect in the sewing kit. There's a little safety pin though. Okay. So it comes in this little bag, and inside you get one needle and some threads. So I would need a lot of these to do what I was gonna do. So then like I got really bummed again because I already knew it would take a while to sew the patches that I want to sew, but it would take 10 times as long and about 100 of those sewing kits for me to do it. So so y'all like know the vision. I did go ahead and do the skirt, and the skirt's almost done. I used this fabric glue. Where is it? Yeah, so I did bring my fabric glue, but I ended up using all of it, so I don't have any more glue for my shirt, and it's a pretty big shirt to cover. I'll have to show y'all, but yeah, didn't bring my shirt. I mean, didn't bring any more glue, no actual thread, so I was bummed again because I was like, okay, this still is not gonna work. And then I look over and I see this. So like I said, we gonna get real creative. The shirt did not cost that much, so if it ends up being a disaster project, I'm proud of myself for trying. But this is Wonder Lace Bond. I used it for my lace front that I just had to yank off, y'all. I was at the beach earlier. It was hot, took a shower. I had to yank that wig off. I'm not a wig person. I tried it. I think it's cute for every now and then, but I don't like that on my head. And then you have to like pound this stuff on. So I just washed my hair and I wrapped it. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair later, but that's another obstacle that we're gonna take care of. Super glad I woke up early today. But yeah, so I'm about to put that Wonder Lace Bond to the test and glue these on my white shirt. If you are new to anything I do, I love houndstooth, obsessed. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. Yeah. This is the skirt, it's almost done. Like I need to put a piece there. And it's just the houndstooth pattern. It's my trademark. Everybody knows I love me some houndstooth, and I do design clothes, so it always has some kind of houndstooth element. This is a really cool, I think like tablecloth fabric, honestly, but it's really good material for making patches and houndstooths. And y'all, this is the shirt. I'm so happy I didn't leave this shirt. Like, I was really upset a couple nights ago because like, I was like, Shay, how could you fail so miserably and forget the main thing that you wanted to wear, y'all? There's this spiral staircase that this is gonna look bad walking down. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm going to make some more houndstooth patches out of that look like this, and I'm gonna glue them here using lace glue, lace bond, lace adhesive. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. I know how I am. When I have a vision, it always comes to fruition. So I'm not really even nervous. The most thing I'm kind of nervous about is the time. I don't want to spend too much time in my room. This is the last full day on the boat. We disembark tomorrow. So hopefully I can get this done within a couple of hours. It's only like 1:30 now. Like I said, woke up super early this morning. So, all right, I hope y'all ready for the final product. It did not turn out as I thought it would, but it's giving. It's doing what it has to do, okay? Some of the ones that are loose on the end, I just have to trim, but overall, the look was achieved. What didn't go right is that the wig glue was actually not that sticky, so I ended up destructing my other glue. I think that's supposed to dry like that either, and just scraping it with my scissors. So I just used the rest of the craft glue, but I only plan on really taking a photo of this, like going down the crystal staircase, and I'll take it off. And then when I get home, I can sew all of these down so I can actually wear it again, and it'll be, you know, functional top. But I'm happy. I wish I had a steamer because it is super wrinkly, but that's something I can edit in photos, so all good. Wow, guys, it's already the last night on the ship. Kinda a lot has gone down since my last video. I think I was showing y'all that I was fixing my top, which I still have not put on yet, but it came out good. I'm just waiting for people to go to sleep so I can go take my photos. Leica did let me borrow her tripod. Look at God, just giving me fellow solo Black queens who can share some resources where I was lacking. So yeah, super grateful to have met her on the ship. Shout out to Leica if you find yourself watching this video. Yeah, really glad I met you. And I don't think I told you about the other people I met. I know I told you about the other Black solo traveler that, you know, Leica and I met together, but I also made a friend, y'all. Me, look at me. I made 3 friends on this ship, and y'all know, if you maybe don't know, but that's hard for me. So I'm proud of myself. But my 3rd friend, you know who you are. It was just like, if there was any day to make a real impression on me, it would have been today. And that opportunity was not seized. So that make me think, do you really want to be my friend or not? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Obviously, I'm not talking about a fellow Black solo traveler. I'm talking about the other kind of friend. But anyway, look at me. I had to take that wig off, y'all. I do not like wigs like that. I mean, the look is nice and everything, but like, I'm gonna have to get it professionally installed next time. And it's just, I don't know. I like wearing my natural hair. I like letting my scalp breathe. I like seeing my kinks, my curls, you know. And I think I wore that wig for 3 days straight. No, because I was even wearing that before I came on this trip. It wasn't like properly installed. Like I had did it right before the trip. But yeah, it was cute, but this me, okay. What else? Things about the ship. So I think I already kind of talked about it, but I did get the drink package, and I would not get the drink package on MSC anymore. Not because the value isn't there. Like it is, if you plan on having more than, like I say, 4 or 5 drinks a day, then you
economically would want to get the drink package. But what they don't tell you is on this big ass ship, there's only like 2 bars open at a time. So you're gonna wait at least 20-30 minutes for each drink, at least as a Black woman. And that's unacceptable, especially when you paid all that money for the drinks anyway. So yeah, I think this is my last MSC cruise. And I heard other people saying that on the reviews I watched, but I was like, I gotta form my own opinion. I agree, I concur. The best thing about the ship is the design of it, so I definitely think it is worth going on once, but do not choose this to be the one time if you want to get your drink on, if you trying to get turned, because the clubs, it's not like that at all. Y'all, we went to this carousel show. Okay, so this is another show you have to pay to see, and the production, I mean, they did their best. But y'all, why did they have one like Black song that I recognize? I mean, some of the older songs may have been black artists, but they had a Destiny's Child song. And I think what they did is like hired a band to cover all of the songs that they featured in this performance. And it was just very clearly a white woman. I felt like I was watching Undercover Brother. You know that scene where they play the thong song, but it's the white version? I felt like that's what it was, except it was for Survivor, Destiny's Child. And the dancers, they were very talented and stuff, but they just don't bring Destiny Child, Beyonce, Kelly, Michelle energy. I don't know why they set themselves up for failure like that. Actually, I do know why, because their audience don't know better. I was looking around like at the other Black people. There's probably like 5 of us there out of 100, and like their faces were all like, why are they doing Destiny Child like this? Like, this is okay, white people, they trying, like, yeah. But there was a lot of really talented aerial artists at that show. There was also like these male duo, and they were, I don't even know what you call it, like they were just balancing on each other. I'm going to show y'all a clip of the video. It might be in regular, Instagram mode, because I don't think I wasn't catching all the angles of that show, because it really just was not that much to see. But yeah, that was a cool duo. So what else happened today? I think I told y'all that it was my birthday. And I'm always have a good time on my birthday, because every day I just, show my appreciation for this vessel that I'm in. It has got me in some sticky situations, but overall, we thriving. So I could have been, I could have been in this room in my bed all day and still had a spectacular birthday. So super blessed to see 3 decades. That's crazy. And I hope I get to see many, many more. But yeah, it was a chill birthday. Like I said, like, universe is looking out for me, because like even the girls that I met who were also solo traveling, they weren't overbearing. Like, we all still, had our own personal time, and it was just like we linked up. It just maybe once or twice a day, and that's perfect for me, because I can get overwhelmed by other people. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. I'm severely antisocial. Severely. But I like, it's amazing that I have grown in a way where I can connect with other people, and that's another topic. But yeah, room's a mess. I don't even know why I showed y'all that. I hope you didn't really get to see it. I feel bad for my States room, attendant, because I didn't realize that the D&D button was right there. I should have been pressing that the whole time, because he'd been walking into a mess every day, and he's really nice though. He brought me like 5 sewing kits when I asked for one. So anyway, attendant, I'm happy he get his little gratuity. I wish I would have known that it was going to be $60 added to my bill the first day I was here for that, but I should have read the fine print. Other things in the fine print, that is apparently where you can find out like how to get dressed for the cruises. I feel like at this point, every cruise I've been on has had a white night. So if you're going on a cruise, plan for a white night, plan for a formal night, and then you're gonna just have to read the fine print and see if there's any other theme nights. But what else can I say? Oh, another reason why I'm underwhelmed with MSC is the buffet. And I think I already told you why, so I'm not trying to double dip in my complaints, or just run it back if you need a refresher. And then what else was disappointing? music, yeah. It's a bunch of old people, but I feel like that's just cruises in general. That's just gonna be cruises because this is what retired people do. So that's cool. Yacht club. I just remembered, like, I was supposed to be finessing into the yacht club so I could show y'all what that was like. I did take a little bit of a video when I caught the sunset. And I mean, I guess that was it. The yacht club is like 3 different levels though, and I think you could only really see one in there. But hopefully I got good footage of that spot. Something that is cool about MSC is they do match rewards programs with other cruises and hotels. So if you are a Hilton Honors member, you got that diamond status, that will transfer into MSC Yacht Club. Same with like Marriott Bonvoy, if you have a high status in that. Why didn't I try to upgrade? I have so many Marriott points, y'all. I could have leveled up. Quiet star. This is me getting in the elevator and taking it nowhere apparently because I forgot to press the button. But this is kind of a hack because look at these mirrors. Look at all these me's. Hey. Y'all, finally got this room packed up. I'm gonna try to catch a breakfast. It's about to close in like 20 minutes and like already there, so I gotta hurry up. But just want to give y'all one last video in this room where I know the sound is great. I had an amazing cruise. I have a lot more feedback to give y'all when I got more space and more time and better lighting. So I'll see you then.